Why your moon sign is difficult, Aries. Okay, so I don't know if you're familiar with fairy lore, but essentially fairies are so tiny that they can only feel one emotion in their body at a time, because emotions are what? Feelings, physical things. So Aries moons are like fairies. They can only feel one emotion, one extreme emotion at a time. So like you guys process your emotions really quickly, but it's kind of like you become like engulfed in flames, and then you're over it, but no one around you is over it for the next 12 years. And I know what you're thinking, like not every Aries moon is like angry and like yells, but all Aries moons are irritable as fuck. Like you guys are triggered very easily. I love you, but you are. Why your moon sign is difficult, Pisces edition. Okay, so this one's pretty straightforward. The thing about Pisces is they feel literally every energetic field on this goddamn planet, maybe in the entire universe. And that's of course like very overwhelming. And the thing about Pisces as well is they are connected to illusions and delusions. And so it can be a very confusing moon to have, especially because you're picking up energy and emotions that don't necessarily belong to you, but then you take them in and you feel them very personally. So then Pisces moons have this issue where they kind of like to numb themselves with different vices. Pick a vice, any vice, especially ones that alter your state of mind and kind of get you out of reality. So please give love to a Pisces moon today, because they're going to absorb your energy no matter what. So might as well make it tasty. Hi kids, it's me, your spooky Aunt Jasmine, and today I'm going to talk about why your moon sign is difficult, Aquarius edition. So the thing about Aquarius is they are peak contrarian. So whatever your emotional reaction is, that moon is going to say, but what if we argued the opposite reaction? This also greatly affects how you react in scenarios when you're around other people, or just like if the whole world is sad about something, you're like, but what if instead we were happy about it? Let me find some logical reason to make that true. This can be really helpful, and I love Aquarius moons, but just know that like also it's okay to feel your emotions. You don't have to logic yourself out of it and try to be quirky. Why your moon sign is difficult, Capricorn. Okay, so the thing about Capricorn moons is they're literally just Scorpio moons, but in like a tasteful blazer. So they have all these like very intense, dark, moody, brooding emotions, but they like to keep it boxed up. They don't want anyone to see what's going on underneath. But here's the kicker. They also refuse to ask for help. And that's just a general Capricorn thing. We don't ask for help. And sometimes it's because, we think that we got it. We don't need anyone's help. But also it's because we feel so effing guilty for asking for help. So Capricorn moons actually feel really safe around people who are very expressive with their emotions, and yet still it's a no. It's a no with a heart from them. No, thank you. Not going to share. Not going to open up. Never, ever going to ask for help. Why your moon sign is difficult, Sagittarius. So here's the thing. You are like very emotionally charged because it's a fire sign. So you do feel things very deeply and you want to talk about them and express your emotions, but you're also willfully detached. So you're liable to have this emotional reaction to something and then be like, but actually I don't care, and be done with it, which is confusing for other people. You're also very restless. So sometimes you enjoy making dangerous decisions just to spice things up. One more thing about Sagittarius that I love is that you are incredibly bold and honest. And sometimes people don't like that. That can offend people, even when you don't mean to. But truthfully, all in all, Sagittarius is a pretty good moon sign. I'm not gonna lie. So there you go. 2 thumbs up from me. Why your moon sign is difficult, Scorpio. Do I even need to explain this one? God, fucking Scorpio moons. Your feelings are so deep and so dark and demented. And honestly, that's the way you fucking like it, you little freak. But also when your deep, dark, demented emotions aren't okay and you need help, you literally can't ask for help, and no one can tell that you're suffering because heaven forbid anyone know what's going on underneath that penetrating gaze. You take everything so personally, but unlike Cancer, you don't like to express that pain. Instead, you just let it fester inside you for years and years and years and years. Scorpio moon is a fall placement, which means it's arguably the worst placement for your moon sign to be. But hey, Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Bjork, Georgia O'Keeffe, and me all have Scorpio moons. So why your moon sign is difficult, Libra. So Libra is ruled by Venus. It's really not the worst place for your moon sign to be. However, there are two kind of major setbacks. One of them is indecision. Libra is represented by the scales. So balance is really important to Libra. And part of that, this is a blessing and a curse, depending on how you use it, is that you can see things from both sides. Whether this is an argument or just trying to decide, what new bed frame to get. You can see the pros and cons with both, which makes it really impossible to make decisions sometimes, or all the time. But you're also constantly looking for reassurance from other people. You're also going to sometimes base your emotional reactions off of other people. You're focused a little bit too much on other people, but you're romantic and you're cute and you're pretty, so there you go. Why your moon sign is difficult, Virgo. Virgo is very present moment oriented, but that makes them hyperfixate on everything that is going wrong in the moment. Virgos are very systematic, so they have certain systems and procedures and routines, and it's their way or the highway because they're the only person who could possibly know what is the most correct, right? Virgos deal in facts, not emotions. However, this is the moon sign, and Virgo is an earth sign, so they do indeed feel things, but they really prefer facts because emotions can be pretty illogical, and that drives them bonkers. One surefire way to know that your Virgo moon friend or partner or family member is upset, oh baby, they are deep cleaning the house. A Virgo's reaction to pain is to organize or clean everything they can. Why your moon sign is difficult, Leo. See, the thing is about Leo is your love language is all 5 love languages. And you, when you love someone, want to just shower them in love. But the thing is, you also know that you deserve that exact same energy in return. And honey, not everyone can love the way that a Leo loves. So that leaves room for some disappointment. And you are a fire sign, so you can pop off when necessary or warranted. What else to remember about Leo is that you take things very personally. Like if someone, random person at the grocery store is mean to you, you take that as a deep personal offense. They find you to be unworthy, and that is going to piss your ego the fuck off. And remember, you are a fire sign moon, so when you pop off, you pop off. Why your moon sign is difficult, Cancer. The thing is about Cancer is that they wear their emotions on their sleeve, and that's like a lot of emotion for one sleeve. Huge error in our belief about Cancers, though, is that all they feel is sadness. That is inherently misogynistic. We tend to equate emotions with only feeling sad and crying and being hysterical, which is also a misogynistic word. However, the full range of emotions means that Cancers also can get really fucking angry, okay? So this is why I believe Cancer to be the most punk rock sign, because punk rock is about screaming. It doesn't matter if you play your instruments good or you sing good, you just gotta let that emotion out. And that's the thing about Cancer is they also can't bottle stuff up. They can't, it really messes with their stomach. So they have to emote all that energy. So yes, sometimes they cry and sometimes they say, fuck you, man. Why your moon sign is difficult, Gemini. I know you guys have been waiting for this one. So, 3 important things. First off, Gemini generally likes to keep things shallow. They like to keep it light, fun, flirty, bubbly, so they don't like to go too deep. So if you have heavy water placements in your chart, it's going to be confusing because they're going to want to go down, and that Gemini moon is going to be like, let's stay up here. It's good up here. Also, Gemini are jokesters, and so definitely you're going to make light of your darker emotions. But last thing to remember is that Gemini is represented by the twins. Okay, so you're going to see both sides, yes, but you're also going to argue both sides, and you're going to get analytical about it, and you're going to flip-flop and think so much about 2 sides of this emotion that then you confuse yourself and you totally forget which emotion was even yours, and then you're left just feeling like very confused about what to feel at all. Why your moon sign is difficult. Taurus. Oh yes, baby. We finally made it all the way around. The last one in the series made Taurus wait. How dare I? How dare I? So Taurus moon is exalted, which means it's the best placement for the moon to be in. It's the strongest placement. That being said, y'all are stubborn, slow to change. You hold on to grudges for a long time. You emotionally you eat your feelings, and you sleep a lot, which is not inherently bad, but like in this society, it's definitely frowned upon. So forgive the people in elementary school who wronged you. Be open to changing your opinion on stuff sometimes. But ultimately, you're ruled by Venus, and so this is a really great moon placement to have. You approach the world in a slow, methodical, sensual, loving kind of way, and honestly, we're all lucky to know a Taurus moon.